Hey guys, this is Rocket Panda coming to you with my first Pokemon Unite video. I've been playing this game for, I don't know, probably about 6 weeks now, and I still absolutely love it. Does it have a lot of problems? Yes. So do a lot of games. And if you're having fun, you know what? That's not the most important thing. So, I am going to show you a very quick guide on what you should be doing and where you should be when just starting out the game. Sometimes people overload you with too much information, too many timers, too many objectives. What I'm going to let you know is the bare bones of kind of where you need to be. I am going to do this because in lower ranks and even in higher ranks, people don't seem to know where they should be. The objectives are not going to win you the game alone. The point of the game is to score goals and get your AOS energy into the goal, but the objectives make it infinitely easier. But even if you lose them all, you can still win the game, believe it or not. I have gotten whooped for 9 minutes out of the game, taking one objective and won. And I'm sure you guys know that's Zapdos. So I'm going to take you into a practice game real quick and just kind of run you through 10 minutes of whoops. Nope. This is my master ranked account. And then I'm going to go to practice. I don't use practice mode very often, as you can tell. And then I am just going to grab a Pokemon. How about we grab the newest one? We're going to grab Blastoise. I have Blastoise. I love Blastoise. And he is a lot of fun. I'm just going to run this like I'm a jungler here. I don't need no buddy barrier for this. So I'm just going to grab a Muscle Band. There we go. And then we are going to start this. Sure, Cinderace. It doesn't really matter because the bots don't really fight back much. So, this game, you will notice, unlike other MOBAs, is only 10 minutes long. League of Legends, it's like 45 minutes. Other MOBAs can be 30 to 45 minutes to an hour. The games last a long time. This is more of a casual, I can jump in, do 10 minutes and get out kind of a thing, which I kind of like. I don't want to have to plan my whole day around my game, you know what I'm saying? So you start at 10 minutes and we will just grab our little water gun and you're just gonna make your way to your lane. Usually it's 1 jungler, 2 top, 2 bottom. Pretty simple stuff. So you'll just kill all this stuff here. I did not do that optimally at all, but it doesn't really matter because my enemy is a computer. And then you will see a lot of times that there is a neutral mob right here in the middle, on the top and on the bottom right here. And you will see people of all ranks try to rush their way to this one, grab it for that little bit of extra experience, and then they will go farm in their lane. These are your mobs. You'll go through, you'll pick them off. Right now, we're a minute into the game, and pretty much at this point, all you're doing is farming. You are just going to farm to 7 minutes and try to score goals, and your enemy's going to try to get goals. And then you just farm experience. It's super simple. Farm experience, try not to die, try to kill your enemy. Super easy. Like, takes no kind of special ability. Beat your enemy for the first 3 minutes of the game. Score your little points here. There we go, buddy. All right. And then take your enemy's berries and run off. Okay. So, I'm just going to keep farming. That's it. Experience is what really makes the game. Experience 1, 2 levels, believe it or not, especially when you're around 9, 10, 11. make a huge difference. You're gonna get murdered by, I could get murdered by a level 8 Squirtle, level 7 Squirtle, just because of that level difference, because of the way it scales. So keep farming, have some fun. Now you're gonna see 7 minutes and 30 seconds up there, right? So now what we're gonna do is, I always tell everybody, hey, so you're gonna see, what you should see is your whole team coming from top, coming from jungle, and all trying to meet at the bottom where Dreadnought's gonna be. Some people think this is not necessary. Other people think it's not such a big deal. I can tell you that this will provide you shields, health, and a major buff. I'm not doing any of this right. Do not watch how I'm using him, because I am not even paying attention to what I'm doing. I am literally just playing around right now. Okay. So you kill the Dreadnought. See? Experience and shields, and you get a little health. So if you win the team fight to get in here, there's a couple left. You're not going to die. And then you just run on over here. Score your points. And then go back to farming. It's really frustrating when you're trying to make your way up and your team doesn't care about Dreadnought. Doesn't care at all. And they will just wander around, all split up. And then usually there's at least one team that knows, hey, we should all get together and come down here and get all this free experience and shields while they do nothing. And that's pretty much how it goes. And if at lower ranks, a lot of people don't even know Dreadnought exists. So, not a big deal. If nobody goes for it, just keep farming. Don't even worry about it. Keep farming. Don't try to solo it yourself, because either they're going to come for you when they get the message you're going for it, or because he'll just kill you because you're too low of a level to even bother doing it. So don't bother doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's really no point. Rotom, as you can see, the Cinderace managed to get him up top. Rotom will give you 20 points and make it insta score on your goal. So he can just walk over there, dunk it on in, no problem. Rotom's not a big deal. Rotom doesn't give you experience. Rotom doesn't give you shields. He'll allow you to break this goal, but in my opinion, if one or two of them stay top while you go to Dreadnought, that is great. Let him have that goal. That goal is not important. The goals that are important are these two down here, because they let you fight for Dread. So forget Rotom until after Dread's dead. Dreadnought has to die first. So you see, he came back. It gives you a 30-second little timer so everybody can, you know, gather here and come down and get it. If you lose it, your game's not over. Don't quit. Don't quit. There's no reason until after 2 minutes to surrender. And that's when Zapdos appears. So we have 2 more minutes until Zapdos appears. And I'm just gonna keep playing with Dreadnought because I like playing with Dreadnought. So we're just gonna tear Dreadnought up for the fun of it, because Cinderace isn't gonna come down here. And Unite move! That doesn't really do much to Dread, does it? Okay. There we go. More shields, more experience. Yay! Okay. It's a wonderful thing. And this will help you win games. Getting Dreadnought and over leveling the other team. If you're all 2 levels over, they won't have a chance. Even against, 5 against 3, you're still going to have a really good chance. So, but don't give up if you are under, because at 2 minutes, Zapdos comes out. And this is the catch-up mechanic of catch-up mechanics. I've lost every Dreadnought, every Rotom, all my goals gone. One teammate survives. Ops the Zapdos, and we all run to the goal, score, and bam! We just won the game. I know this sounds like Zapdos is the most important thing on Earth. It really isn't. If your team's ahead, don't get Zapdos, just defend Zapdos, because that coin toss mechanic is really not worth sacrificing your win over. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna wait. Everybody's gonna be like, hey, I'm headed to the central area, and they're all gonna hide in these bushes over here. Everybody on both teams are gonna hide and kill these little core fish, and then we're gonna run around here, and then we're gonna wait for Zapdos to show up. At 2 minutes, you actually at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you should be over here getting ready for this. Whether you need it or your enemy needs it and you need to defend it, this is where you need to be. And it doesn't matter masters rank or beginners. This is where you should be at 2 minutes. This is incredibly important. So make sure you get over here. Look at this. Look at this. Two levels over, and he was shredded like he was nothing. I know it's a computer, but you saw his health. It just melted away. So we're gonna come over here and play with Zappy. Not a big deal to do so, but so we're just gonna play with him. Hey, I'm Zapdos, and we're gonna kill him. And hopefully, if you do go for Zapdos, your team gets it. It's really, really important to not let them have it. And we're just gonna finish him off, and your team gets points. Your enemy gets zapped, and all the goals on the map are now yours. You can dunk no matter what. So as long as the enemy team doesn't murder all of you before you get to a goal, you can pretty much win the game if you all have 50 points on you. And you get a ton of points, as you can see on the ground right now, just from Zapdos. So don't surrender at 2 minutes. Or above 2 minutes. You still have Zapdos. You still have a chance, even if you didn't get any of the other objectives. And even sometimes if you lose Zapdos, you have a chance. Don't give up. Oh, they got Zapdos. If you can kill him, kill him. If you can't kill him, run to the goal. Run to the goal. Why? Because they're running to the other side of the map. So you run to their side and score. Maybe you guys can get enough scores and enough of them died to where you can win the game. So that was simple. Basically, number one, farm, try not to die. 7 minutes and 30 seconds, go down to Dreadnought because he will appear at 7 minutes. Fight over Dreadnought, try to get him. If it runs into a minute fight and you guys are having no luck and just dying and dying over again, just go farm because you're just losing experience trying to fight over that Dreadnought. Losing a Dreadnought is not the last thing in the world. Farm up for the next one. And just keep your eyes out for when Dreadnought is going to appear. Rotom if you can get him, kill Dreadnought, and then if you can get all your teammates to go back up to Rotom, then do that. If they're not doing Rotom, you go do it. Rotom's actually not that bad to do with just a couple of people, especially if the enemy team isn't contesting it. And over again. Farm Dreadnought, farm Dreadnought. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Get ready in the central area for Zapdos. When you are set up before the enemy team gets there, it gives you a much better chance that they're just going to come in one by one. If you need Zapdos to win the game and you're not way ahead, kill the enemy team, then kill Zapdos. If you're way ahead and you don't need Zapdos, just defend it. Defend it because they need Zapdos, and if you start killing it and even one of them comes in and farts on it, you lose. You can lose the game that easily. A guy from a bush, one slap from a Wigglytuff, and you lost the game. You will not believe how many games I've won and lost off one guy hitting the Zapdos after we've been losing the whole game. So make sure you're ready, make sure you're set up, and if your team isn't set up, try to, you know, coerce them down with the little ping system. If they don't come, don't go down there by yourself. Let them have it and keep farming. It's not worth dying and getting all twisted up over, because sometimes the only way to win the game is to just keep farming. If the enemy team doesn't show up, free Dreadnought, they just missed out big and they have no idea what's going on. The objectives help. The objectives will not out and out win you the game. Scoring goals is what wins the game. So if you manage to put in 600 points while they're doing the objectives, well, good for you. You did great. You won the game. That was the objective of the game. But if you don't defend Zapdos and keep your team together, you're going to lose the game. And it's the most frustrating thing to people, a lot of people who watch these videos, who watch the streams, when people don't realize these objectives are there. There's more to Dreadnought, there's more to Zapdos. I'm not going to cover that right here. This is just bare bones basics of what you need to do, guys. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any criticisms, let me know in a nice way, please, because this is my first video for Unite and almost my first YouTube video. So I just want some criticism I can use. I can't think of the word I was looking for, as you guys can tell. Constructive criticism. I'm looking for constructive criticism. But I think everything I just said will skyrocket you through rank. You're not going to get stuck in beginner and great. You're going to start getting stuck in veteran at that point, and there's nothing you can do about that without understanding the more advanced mechanics of the game. But this will get you started. This will keep your teammates from getting frustrated. This will keep you from getting frustrated. So thank you guys for watching my video. Keep an eye out for my other ones. What's it called on YouTube? I'm sorry, Twitch and YouTube and back and forth. Please subscribe. Please comment. Show your alerts for my other videos. It's free, and I really appreciate it. I have a lot of passion for video games in general, and right now, this game I'm very passionate about. I love Pokemon. I love MOBAs. And I think this could be a really good game. Is it going to be a huge competitive game? Probably not. If it is, that is very exciting. I am having a lot of fun playing. I've met a lot of cool people, especially those who stream and make content themselves. So keep playing. Keep having fun. This is Rocket Panda. I love y'all. Thank you for your support, and I will catch you in the next